Hello, everyone. Today, we'll conduct a detailed technical analysis of the SMXT stock based on the last 3 months of data. We'll break down the analysis into the following sections: general overview and trend, price-volume relationship, moving averages, technical indicators, linear regression, next trading day opening estimate, support and resistance levels, potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14, possible scenarios, and conclusion. Additionally, I'll include a few key points to highlight. General overview and trend. SMXT stock has shown a relatively stable trend with low volatility for most of the past 3 months, fluctuating between 0.93 and 1.23 until a significant spike on August 5, 2025, when it closed at 1.66, a sharp increase from 0.93 the previous day. This represents a 78.5% surge in a single day, driven by an extraordinary volume spike. From May 8th, close at 1.19, to early August, the stock traded in a tight range, indicating consolidation. The recent breakout suggests a potential shift to a bullish trend, but the sustainability of this move is uncertain due to its reliance on a single high-volume day. Price-volume relationship. The price-volume relationship highlights the significance of the August 5th surge. Volume spiked to 323.7 million shares compared to an average of under 100,000 shares on most days, with notable exceptions like June 27th, 3.1 million shares, closed at 1.06, and May 16, 268,963 shares, closed at 1.20. The massive volume on August 5th, paired with a 78.5% price increase, suggests strong buying interest, possibly driven by a catalyst or speculative activity. However, prior to this, low volume during the consolidation phase, for example, 23,251 shares on July 16, indicates limited market participation, making the recent spike an outlier that requires confirmation for trend continuation. Moving averages, EMA and SMA. Moving averages provide insight into the trend direction. The 5-day SMA at 1.1020 and EMA at 1.2008 are below the current price of 1.66, reflecting the recent breakout. The 10-day SMA 1.0790 and EMA 1.1249, 20-day SMA 1.0855 and EMA 1.0102, and 50-day SMA 1.1070 and EMA 1.1100 are also below the price, supporting a short-term bullish shift. However, the 200-day SMA 1.2563 and EMA 1.2469 are closer to the current price, indicating potential resistance in the longer term. Short-term indicators like WMA 10 1.1022 and TEMA 10 1.2527 align with the recent upward move, while CAMA 10 1.1205 and TRIMA 10 1.0316 suggest the breakout may face stabilization challenges. Technical indicators. Let's group the technical indicators for clarity. Momentum indicators. RSI 14 at 80.7592 indicates the stock is in overbought territory, signaling potential for a pullback. Williams percent R14 at negative 51.537 is neutral, and stock RSI K5 at 100.00 confirms extreme overbought conditions, increasing correction risk. Stock indicators, stock K15, 15.917, and stock D15, 12.788 are low, contrasting with stock K5, 28.888, and stock D5, 15.479, which reflect the recent price surge but suggest limited immediate upside momentum. MACD at 0.0160, MACD signal negative 0.0155, and MACD histogram 0.0314 indicate a bullish crossover, supporting the recent price increase. The positive histogram suggests growing bullish momentum. Volatility indicators. ATR 14 at 0.1633 reflects increased volatility due to the recent spike. Bollinger Bands show the upper band at 1.3691, middle band at 1.0855, and lower band at 0.8019, with the price well above the upper band, indicating overextension. Trend indicators. ADX 14 at 26.7561 suggests a moderate trend strength, with DX 14 at 72.4684 confirming a strong bullish move. Arun up 100.00 and Arun down 96.0 with Arun oscillator 7.1429 indicate a nascent bullish trend but with potential for reversal. Volume-based indicators. Chaikin oscillator at negative 79.220761.1023 reflects significant selling pressure prior to the spike, while OBV at 331.84534 shows strong buying volume. MF514 at 99.8633 is extremely high, reinforcing overbought conditions. Linear regression. The 14-day TSF at 1.1327 is below the current price of 1.66, indicating the price is significantly above the short-term linear trend, likely due to the recent spike. Coral 20 at 1.0 shows perfect alignment with the linear regression trend. DEMA 14 at 1.1409, closer to the price, suggests potential consolidation or a pullback to align with the trend. Next trading day opening estimate. The last closing price was 1.66 with an intraday high of 2.50 and low of 1.55 on August 5th. The VWAP at 1.85 is above the closing price, suggesting some selling pressure post-spike. Given the overbought RSI and MFI, along with the extreme volume, I estimate the opening price to be in the 1.50 to 1.70 range. Strong volume could maintain the price near 1.65, while a lower volume might lead to a test of 1.45 to 1.50. Support and resistance levels. The current price of 1.66 is above the Bollinger Band upper band at 1.3691, indicating overextension. Key resistance levels include the August 5th high of 2.50 and the psychological level of 2.00. The 200-day SMA 1.2563 may act as intermediate resistance. Support levels include the 5-day SMA at 1.1020, 10-day SMA at 1.0790, and PSAR at 0.87. The price is closer to resistance, suggesting potential for a pullback or consolidation. Intraday movement may range between 1.50 and 1.80 or test 1.30 to 1.40 if selling pressure increases. Potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14. ATR 14 at 0.1633 indicates the daily price range. From the current price of 1.66, the potential intraday high is 1.66 plus 0.1633 equals 1.8233, and the low is 1.66 minus 0.1633 equals 1.4967. However, overbought indicators suggest the high may be capped at 1.80 to 2.00, and the low could find support around 1.40 to 1.50. Possible scenarios. Bullish continuation. If high volume persists and the 2.00 resistance is broken, the price could target 2.500 or higher, supported by the bullish MACD and strong OBV. Pullback or correction. Overbought RSI 80.7592, MFI 99.8633, and stock RSI K 100.00 suggests a potential pullback to 1.40 to 1.50, especially if volume drops. Consolidation. The price may stabilize in the 1.50 to 1.80 range, balancing buyer and seller activity, supported by the neutral Williams %R and high ADX. Conclusion. SMXT stock has been in a tight consolidation range for most of the past 3 months, with a significant breakout on August 5th closing at 1.66 with unprecedented volume. Technical indicators like RSI 80.7592 and MFI 99.8633 indicate overbought conditions, suggesting a potential pullback or consolidation. The price is likely to move within the 1.50 to 1.80 range intraday, with 1.40 as a key support to watch. Investors should monitor volume trends and the 2.00 resistance closely. While the breakout signals short-term bullishness, the overbought indicators and reliance on a single high-volume day warrant caution. Additional notes. Beta 14 0.5035 indicates low volatility relative to the market, suggesting stable price movements prior to the recent spike. Momentum 10 0.56 and ROC 14 52.936 highlight strong short-term bullish momentum. However, the negative Chaikin oscillator suggests prior selling pressure, and the extreme MFI requires confirmation of sustained buying interest. Investors should watch for volume trends and a potential pullback to 1.40 to 1.50 for entry opportunities.